Hi guys, happy Sunday, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about mindset shifts and body image hacks and tips and tricks that are going to help you this holiday season, because it can be such a time of joy and happiness and it can feel like such a magical time, but on the flip side of that is people who struggle with it so much because there's a lot of food involved, they're seeing a lot of family, there's taking photos, a lot of people hate having photos of themselves taken, and there's just a lot going on, so it can be a really hard time for some people too. So today I want to share with you like actual practical real body neutrality acceptance tips that you can use right away to help you. Right, I've just sorted out the exposure. I hope I'm not too white now because I felt like I was really dark a second ago. Hopefully it's alright. My promise to you is that by the end of this video you will feel better, calmer and more equipped to deal with those difficult thoughts and conversations and hurdles that are going to happen during this festive period. Now I really want to focus on the key message of that no matter what your body looks like, your soul, your personality, who you are as a daughter, a friend, a mother, a employee, nothing changes, and those values and those morals and your worth does not change depending on the size of your body. And I think it's really about time that we focus on the fact that who we are as a person is way more important and should be focused on way more than what we actually look like. This is your vessel, your home, your shell, it's what keeps you alive, but what you do with your time and how you spend your time and the person you are is way more important than what you look like. And just know that everyone in your family and your friends are going to love you no matter whether you're a size 8 or 18, because they love who you are, not what you look like. I promise no one is hanging out with you because you're a size 8. And I just want to say that body neutrality, I think I say that word right, I don't know how to say it, and body acceptance doesn't mean that you have to love every single part of your body every single day. It just means that you need to acknowledge and realize that your body is doing its best, and to respect it, to accept it, to nurture it, and not to go against war, because it really is a war that you will never win. You will never be happy. As soon as you reach one goal with your body, you'll set another one, and then you'll set another one, and you'll be like, oh, I'll be happy when I reach that goal. Oh, I'll be happy when I do, and you will never be satisfied. So it's about just learning to accept it first, and then you can learn to love it. Now we've got that out of the way, let's learn how to navigate certain challenges this holiday. Now I talk about mindset shifts a lot, but because it's something that is so simple and easy, but can be really hard to do at first and at times, but it's simply saying it just solves so many things. So for example, like instead of going, ugh, I look horrible in this outfit, you go, right, well, I don't like myself in this outfit, so what can I wear, or what can I do to this outfit to make myself feel prettier, sexier, more comfortable? You don't have to stick with the bad option and just hate yourself, because it's not that you are ugly or bad looking in the outfit, it's that you don't feel comfortable in it, and you're not necessarily dressing for your body type or your personality, you're dressing for someone else or for a trend or for a photo. So it's just about what's going to make you feel comfortable and sexy and loved and good. And changing something to make yourself feel better and comfortable is really important, because it's going to help your nervous system calm down. And when you have a calm nervous system, your mood is better, your rationality is better, and obviously your rationality is what makes us spiral or not spiral. Your vibes are better, your energy is better. So don't suffer in the bad outfit for whatever external reason it is that you're wearing the bad outfit. The next mindset shift is notice body thoughts without believing them. I feel like it is the way we think feel about our bodies is drilled into us from like decades of trauma and hurt and eating disorders and like 19 body trends. So it can be really hard to retrain these thoughts, but whenever you have a bad thought, just know that it's an old thought, and just because you think it doesn't mean it's true or fact. So for example, it's going, I look so chubby in this dress, like my stomach isn't flat. First of all, your stomach isn't meant to be flat. So just recognize that this is an old thought, this is not true, and know, like say in your head that you know that it's actually really important for you to have that lower belly bump because it protects your uterus and all your organs inside. And just tell yourself that you don't have to believe every single thought that your brain gives you, because your brain is much more comfortable with the negatives than it is with the positives. And another one that could be like, oh, I hate the way my arms look. Well, why do you hate the way your arms look? Do you really hate how they look, or is it because someone told you to look like that way? Is it a comment? Is it you comparing? Like, figure out why it actually is and then reframe those thoughts and be like, no, I love my arms. My arms aren't like XYZ post, but that's because she works out and I don't, so I can't expect my arm to look like that when I don't put the same effort in, as an example. Another mindset shift is stop checking on your body. So for example, if you wear an outfit that you feel comfortable in and you feel good in, you're less likely to go to the mirror or sit at the table or look at a photo and pick apart your body. If you know that anything trigger you, obviously, then I know it can be really hard to get in the photo. Always get in the photo, because I promise you, you will love it in your 40s, 50s. You don't know it now, but you will love it later on in your life when you're in the photos. But avoid mirrors if you have to. Don't pinch your stomach. Don't let anyone touch parts of your body that you don't feel comfortable. Don't sit there and look at it. And especially don't say anything negative about it out loud, because you are welcoming and open to receive hate from other people and from the universe. So do not say it out loud. Try and think, in this moment, I am picking up my body and standing in a mirror, right? So what do I need right now? Do I need a cuddle from someone? Do I need to have a drink? I'm talking about water, not drowning your sorrows in alcohol. Do I need to change my outfit? Do I need to do some deep breathing exercises? Do I need to go for a walk? What can you do to get yourself out of the picking apart, spiraling cycles? Next mindset shift is, make sure, if you haven't seen my other boundaries YouTube video, make sure you go check that out, but make sure you have responses prepared ahead of time. So if anyone wants to comment on your weight, ask you about your weight, then you have a load of sentences ready to go to reply with. Can make you more confident, more comfortable, and you're not going to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. And I even think it's really good to go in with like some things already prepared, just so that you've got them in case. Also make sure, like I said in the other video, have a safety word. So if someone is really making you feel bad about your weight, or they're talking about you and whatever, and you can't get out of the conversation, or you're struggling, make sure your partner, your mum, your dad, your cousin, whoever, you guys have a safety word so they know to change the conversation or get you out there. Now, food. There are two really important things to remember when eating your food: to eat it without guilt and to avoid binging and purging. Is that you make a plate of what you want and add what you need. So if you want the potatoes, the Yorkshires, the meat and the pickles and blankets, then make sure you add some veg as well, just so you've got a nice balanced plate of everything. It's going to make you mentally better, it's going to make you physically better. And I just find in recovery it was the best way for me to eat, because I wasn't like avoiding things and I wasn't restricting, and I wasn't then like thinking, like I was eating my like plate of salad and only thinking about like the pizza I wanted or like the meat I wanted to go with it. And so make a plate of what you want and add what you need. It's like the rule in our house of what I've always done, and so far so good. And the second thing is make sure that you eat what you're thinking about, because if you avoid it or you eat something healthy in replacement of it, I promise you, you will only end up eating more of it and binging. So it's actually better for you mentally and physically just eat the thing you were thinking of, instead of trying to substitute it or just forget about it. As most of us know, that is not the answer. You just binge, and then you feel worse about yourself and you spiral. And so just give yourself some grace, enjoy Christmas. It doesn't have to be about calories, it doesn't have to be about food, it doesn't have to be about any of these things. That's not what Christmas is really about. So from my heart to yours, I really hope that you give yourself some grace, some space, and forgive yourself, and just be free and get to enjoy the holiday the way you want to when it comes to food this year. Like, I consider myself recovered from, I don't know what I had, but I definitely had a really toxic, unhealthy relationship with food and working out, and I'm not in that space anymore. And so this Christmas I think I will be fine. I mean, I have health anxiety, so that I struggle with, but I don't struggle so much with the food and the working out. So But I remember what it was like the couple of Christmases that I really struggled, and I just don't want that for anyone else. It's a horrible way to have to spend Christmas. 2 more about that. Simply just listen to your body. It knows when it's hungry, it knows what it wants to eat, and it knows when it's full. So just listen to those 3 things, and your body always craves certain things for certain reasons. For example, you need the sugar. If you're craving sugary things, you might have like low blood pressure, etc, etc. And number 4 is drink water, because that's going to help you feel energized, it's going to help you feel rested, it's going to help you feel like full. And sometimes water just resets you, and so that's really important. So make sure you stay nice and hydrated, enjoy your beverages, enjoy your gin. I will be enjoying lots of gin, but make sure you also enjoy your water as well. And of course, if you are really worried about eating Christmas dinner and then not stopping and just eating loads of food, and you don't want to be judged or you don't want to do that, then just make sure to add lots of fibre and protein to your plate, because that's what will keep you fuller for longer. And also, don't force yourself to eat anything you don't want to eat. So like, think, am I enjoying this? Do I really like it? Like, don't feel like you have to finish your plate because your gran made the dinner, or your mum made the dinner, or your auntie made it. Like, if you generally don't enjoy food, like, don't force yourself to eat it. And obviously make sure to move your body whenever you're feeling lazy, or whenever you're feeling like you're just sitting there picking yourself apart, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling worried, you're feeling stressed, you're just stuck in your own head, and you feel like you're not in the moment and not with everyone. Move your body, go to a dance party in the kitchen, go do some simple stretches, go for a walk, do some simple breathing exercises, run around with your cousins. I mean, that sounds weird, they're all enough, you know, we're all older there, but why not go run with your cousins? Or if you've got nieces and nephews, go run around with them. Just move your body, get up from the couch, distract your body. Honestly, movement is a blessing. Not working out is a blessing, but I'm not telling you to work out, I'm telling you to move your body, because it is such a blessing. I think I want to add something personal, that a lot of people struggle with the treats, of the chocolate, the crisps, the pudding and all that. I weirdly struggled with cheese, because I felt like it was so drilled in that celebrities wouldn't eat cheese because cheese makes you fat. Like, it's like the bread and cheese thing, isn't it? You avoid bread and you avoid cheese and you avoid pasta, and those have been like deemed really bad foods for you. And I just remember so distinctly like being so pedantic with the amount of cheese I ate, and even like with the amount of cheese my son was allowed to eat, because cheese makes you fat, and also like saving cheat days. And I just want you to let you know that cheese is bloody good, and I just want you to let you know you can eat the cheese and bread. They're really good, they're very delicious, and there's nothing wrong with eating cheese and bread at all. Like, that is so weird that is what was like my Achilles heel that I would suffer with. But yeah, you don't have to eat the cheese. Brie, camembert, I love blue cheese, and applewood. I'm going on a cheese rant now. But I've just written down some reframing like food thoughts for a holiday, and I'm just going to share them with you, okay? I wrote them down, and I'm just going to read them on my phone so I don't like get it wrong. So you've got, I ruined everything by overeating. Reframe that as one meal on this day does not define my body or health. So many people get worried that like eating over Christmas means they're going to put on so much weight. I promise you, like, eating over those 3 days is not going to make you put loads of weight on. So when people are judging how I look, now this one is such a big one, because people always think that they're the centre of attention and that everyone's sitting there going, oh my God, have you seen the size of her? You're not. Everyone is so worried about everyone thinking that of themselves that no one is thinking that, because they're too busy worrying about themselves. So you're wasting your time and your energy. I promise you, no one is sitting there judging you, picking you apart, worrying about you, looking at you, staring at you. Not to say that people don't love you or care about you, worry about you, but I promise you they're not spending the whole day going, oh my God, have you seen the weight of Sarah? Like, they're not doing that, okay? They're too busy worried that you're saying that about them for them to say it about you. And then the common thoughts of, I shouldn't eat this, you can reframe it into, am I really full? Or like, am I really hungry? I can eat this. This is not a problem. I am allowed to enjoy food. All food is fuel. All food is good. And take a deep breath and have the food. And last one, like I just said, I touched on it quickly, but I touched on it again. Photos. Please be in the photos. I know right now you feel uncomfortable and you hate how you look, and the last thing you want is for that photo to be documented. But I promise you, when you're in your 50s and your 60s, you're going to go back and you're going to go, oh, I was so pretty. I loved my hair, or, you know, I love something about myself, or, oh my God, look, like auntie someone was in that photo, or, you know, oh, that's my only photo with X, Y and Z, or do you remember that Christmas one, that really funny thing Dave did? You know, it's gonna bring back memories, and it's gonna unlock that time in your life, and it's more than just your weight. And also, other people want photos with you. Imagine how sad it would be if anything were to happen and people had no photos of you. Like, people are gonna want those, so be in the photo. If you can't do it for yourself, be in it for everyone else. A breathing technique for if you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or your head is just spinning. We're going to do the 2-minute practice. So you're going to go 2 minutes of breathing. We're going to do 2 minutes, eyes open, eyes closed, busy room, quiet room, whatever. 2 minutes of breathing. Then you're going to do 2 minutes of your feet on the ground. So take your socks and shoes off and feel whatever surface is beneath you, whether you want to go outside, carpet, tiles, whatever. And just let your feet touch the ground and feel grounded and feel every single feeling of your foot. Then the next thing you're going to do is 2 minutes of your eyes closed. So again, dark room, light room, quiet room, loud room, whatever. 2 minutes of your eyes closed and just be there with your thoughts. I know this is really scary, but if you can't stop your thoughts from racing, at least try and sit there and reframe them. Talk to yourself like a toddler. Tell yourself off. Whatever you've got to do, just breathe and go, no, I am allowed to enjoy my holiday. My life is not controlled or defined by food or my weight. I'm going to go and have a great time. Like, just give yourself a pep talk. Give yourself a boost and just use that time to ground yourself and calm your nervous system, because again, like I said, with a calm nervous system, you're better rationality, better mood, better energy, better vibes, and you deserve to have a day where you feel good, and like not have a day where your nervous system is just shocked to death. You know, it's just like, hang on, you don't want to just do that to your nervous system. If you feel like your nervous system is also like that, by the way, also avoid caffeine. Caffeine is really bad to have when you feel anxious or overwhelmed or stressed, so do try to avoid that. So there you go, guys. I really hope this helped you and you took something away from this that will give you something to reflect on Christmas Day, whether it's setting boundaries, having a code word, doing some breathing techniques, reframing your thoughts, whatever it is. Like, I hope that you have a Christmas where it's the start of your healing journey, or if you're already in it, I hope that you look back and go, wow, that was one of the best Christmases ever. And if you're nowhere near those, like if you're just in the thick of it, then I hope this gave you some light and some hope that it does get better, and there will come a time where you stop punishing your body through starving or only eating greens or working out, because like I have been there, I have done that, I came out the other side. I'm so thankful that I never got anorexia or bulimia, and I figured it out, because this life is so beautiful and there's so much to do. Like it just is such a waste of time to worry about your body and what you look like, and you should be instead just being happy and healthy. And you know, you don't want to get to your 70s and 80s and wish that you would spend less time worrying about your body. If you've got any other tips that you want to leave in the comment below, please do. If you want to have a chat with me, please do. My Instagram is my personal one is Els with Self Love. I will leave it in the comment below, and make sure to subscribe for more body positive conversation. I'm going to do some videos in the new year, in January and February, because they're the hardest times, about coping with, you know, New Year's resolutions and being bombarded with weight loss adverts and your cute Christmas belly. And February is actually Body Positivity Awareness Month, so I've got lots of videos and things I want to talk about and do in the new year. And make sure to be subscribed to see those videos. My final remark I want to leave you with is, your body is perfect. It does not need fixing. It just needs nourishment, love, care. And mentally, you need to make sure you're surrounded with the right people and in the right environment, and you have the right support. And that's what I'm going to leave you with. Thank you for watching. I love you lots, and I will see you. I don't think I'll see you again till the new year. So I hope you have a beautiful Christmas, a gorgeous new year, and I will see you in 2026. Where this year go?